on another love. My tears have been used up.
Hello everyone, I'm Zeynep. Welcome to our channel. We are in the backstage with the amazing pianist, singer-songwriter Tom Odell before his concert in Istanbul. I'd like to first say that it's an honor for me to have an interview with you as an amateur pianist myself.
Oh, nice.
And a fan of yours for many years. I'm so
great.
happy. So welcome back to Istanbul.
Yeah,
How are you?
yeah, it's great. It's great to be back. We've been here since Monday night, so we've had like a few days here, which has been really nice. And yeah, it's wonderful to be back in Istanbul. I love it here. I love everything about it.
We love having you here as
Yeah.
well. We're so sorry about your concert in Ankara, but today this is going to be your third concert in Istanbul.
Yeah,
And last 2 years we were separated by distance,
Yeah.
separated by music.
yes.
However, we as music lovers all missed concerts so much. And how was this process for you, this pandemic, and how does it feel to be back on tour again?
Well, first of all, the Ankara thing was a horrendous 24 hours of trying to make the show work. Unfortunately, we were let down by the promoter, as the stage was very likely to have fallen down if we
Yes,
played on
actually,
it.
You made a great choice because, in Ankara, yesterday, one person died because of the flu, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah. So you did really great.
Well, I think even beyond the weather, because it wasn't actually anything to do with the weather. We made the decision based on it was, which I've never done, and we've played hundreds of shows all over the world for 10 years, and we've never seen a stage like this. It was very unsafe, and I think in the light of people taking responsibility for their actions, I think it's important that I always take the side of precaution rather than just taking cavalier risks. But yeah. Anyway, so it's great that tonight is happening, and it's wonderful to be here, and I love playing in Istanbul so much, and COVID meant we couldn't do any concerts for a long time, and it's meant that we treasure the band and nights. Meant we treasure it so much more now that we're back playing, and we put so much more effort to it, and we relish every last note and second of it. So yeah, we're very happy to be here.
We're cherishing, valuing every moment together
Yes.
with music. And so it's great to have you back.
Yeah.
And I hope that your fans will understand your precaution and your decision.
Mm.
And our followers, they specifically love your song Another Love.
Right.
I have to talk about it.
Yeah.
I think this song is, I think, a classic hit for our generation.
Mm.
And I think it's a great door opener to the rest of your music, to meet your music,
Right.
to appreciate it. So after many years, what is the meaning of the song for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy how that song has grown and grown and grown, and just, like, I thought that it reached its peak in 2013, nearly 10 years ago, that it's still growing. I mean, I just feel incredibly grateful and humbled by it, and just, I love the fact that so many people connect to it. It makes me really happy, and I guess if I could have gone back to that moment, 10 years ago when I wrote it, and if I ever in that moment could have imagined how big that song and how far it would travel and how many people would hear it, I would have been paralyzed by the weight of it. But yeah, no, it's crazy, and I feel very fortunate that a younger generation has discovered it recently, and I feel very honoured that it was used to so sort of so much with the Ukraine war as a song of solidarity and sort of a triumph of spirit over a triumph of good over evil, and I was touched that people were drawn to something in it that represented them fighting, their fight with tyranny. So it's good. It's good. I'm happy about it. Yeah.
That could have a double meaning. I mean, people cannot understand what it's referring to, and that's the mysterious part of the song. I think that's great, but of course we need to talk about your recent music and of course your other works. So I love the fact that you popularized playing piano and pop music in the last decade with just like many great pianists like Joel, Freddie Mercury, and Elton John, of course.
Yeah.
And last year you released a new album, Monsters, your fourth album. Your previous albums have had more of a pop, slow genre, and we hear that in Monster you have techno influences. So, what was your inspiration, and can you explain this change in your music?
Well, it's like multiple things. I was listening to a lot of pop music at the time, and I was listening to a lot of hip hop, and I think as musicians, like we're constantly having to trust our instincts and trust our intuition and go with it. Just relinquish control and go with it, let go in a way. And so much of it was just exploration, and there wasn't really a moment that I was like, oh, I really think I should do this. It was more just like, I'm interested in this. I want to keep going with it. And that's just what came out, is this. But I was also going for like a really difficult time while I was writing it, and I was in quite a dark place. So I think more than anything, I just hear, like, it's a very troubled album, and like, I don't know. I certainly think it's the most troubled I've made. Certainly more troubled than the most recent one, other than the one that's coming out soon.
That's great that you have changed your style a bit. I mean, that means that you're listening to new things.
Yeah.
That's great, I think. And recently you released 2 new singles.
Yeah.
Best of My Life and Sad Anymore. And we hear that it's more of a familiar sound of Tom Odell. So is there a new album coming?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I'm super excited for the new album. It'll come out at the end of the year, or in the autumn, and I'm super excited for people to hear it. I'm really proud of it. This next album, like. But yeah.
No, I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. I'm so excited about it.
Oh, thanks.
To hear from you. And as we're approaching the end, we have a concept called Listener 505, where we ask simple questions that are hard to answer about your music taste. So, first of all, I would like to know, what are your 5 favorite albums of all time?
Jesus.
I warned you.
5 favorite albums of all time. They're quite boring, my choices of 5 favorite albums, I think, because I think they're like commonly shared, like best album. I love Blue by Joni Mitchell. I love I like Captain Fantastic by Elton John. I love I don't know. I mean, there's so many, isn't there? Carole King, Tapestry, Leonard Cohen. I don't know. I'm not sure which Leonard Cohen album, but one of them. Nick Cave, maybe, like one of his more recent albums.
I forgot he's a great pianist.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
He's going to be here in Istanbul. August, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I love Nick Cave.
Me too.
Yeah.
So, we know that you've been hanging out with Haluk Levent recently.
Oh yeah.
Is
Yeah.
there any other Turkish artists that you like?
Well, I like Cem Adrian.
Cem Adrian.
Cem Adrian. Yeah. And I like Haluk Levent. I need more time to. But I like Haluk is a very nice man.
Yes.
He's so I know his brother and his sister very well, and that's actually why I met him. Is because I'm very good friends with his brother and his sister, and they hooked us up earlier in the week, and we had a nice coffee together. It was, yeah, he's a legend, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
More than a singer in Turkey.
Yeah.
He leads the charity community, and he really more than a singer.
Yeah.
He's like a hero.
National treasure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah. That's wonderful. Oh, well, I was very lucky to have.
And we were really excited when we see your photo, your selfie in your Instagram.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
So we were trying to. I mean, it's not going to happen because he's busy. But he was going to come on stage.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's not happening now, which is so sad. But like that was the initial plan. We were going to do a duet together.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, but I think next time we'll do it. Yeah, because now we're friends. So, yeah.
After your album, we can see.
Maybe next year. Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah.
For our last song, I would like to ask you, what is your favorite song of your own?
I don't know. There's a song that isn't there's a song of mine that isn't as famous, but as the others. Well, I think on that album there's a song called Somehow,
It's a great song. This
which
is my favorite album.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, I like that song a lot. I also there's a song on on Monsters at the end called "Don't Be Afraid of the Dark," which I feel like, I just like it. I like it. I feel like it says something. It has something to offer. But the before we go, I also want to add the thing with the Ankara concert, I am really sorry that happened because I hate doing that and I feel terrible. But I hope my fans really trust me when I say we tried everything we could, and I understand that people would have cancelled travel plans and all this stuff, and it's horrible. But I hope they accept that it was kind of out of me or my team's hands. So yeah. But thank you very much for coming. Are you staying for the concert?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Awesome. Well, thanks very much for coming.